Is Brian Daboll calling plays in 2024? You be the judge. If you're following OTAs, if you're following news reports, Brian Daboll has even come out and admitted that he's been calling plays so far in this OTA. Now, it is OTAs, 7-on-7, 11-on-11 drills. Most of it is unpadded. They're just pretty much trying to work up their conditioning, their cardio, get back in football shape. Interesting offseason, though. Mike Kafka, obviously Wink Martindale had his falling out with Brian Daboll after the season ended, and now he is on to college, being the defensive coordinator for Michigan. Mike Kafka, there was rumors swirling around that his relationship with Brian Daboll was not really as good as everyone thought it was. There were times last season that it looked like Brian Daboll took control of the play calling on the offensive side of the ball, leaving Mike Kafka up in the press box with little to nothing to do. And same as being said for now, it looks like Brian Daboll is calling plays in OTAs with the young quarterbacks, with Daniel Jones coming back from a torn ACL, with some new receivers. Does he want to make sure Malik Neighbors and Jalen Hyatt get the ball? Did he have enough of this dink and down, chuck down Charlie crap that Kafka was calling? I don't know. Apparently he was calling games in the Arizona game last year, and we looked great in the second half, coming back to win that game. You hired him for a reason, Giants, John Mara. You hired Brian Daboll for a reason. His offensive play calling, his offensive mind. Let him call plays. He should have been doing this from the get-go. This is ridiculous. Mike Kafka is clearly unhappy here. Should have just let him go. Unless you just want to make a good name for him and hopefully he gets a job next year. Come on. You're bringing this guy in. You're denying his chance at interviews with other teams to be their head coach, to be their coordinator. And all this is going to be done, and Brian Daboll is probably going to call plays, which I'm happy for. It's just a waste of time for Mike Kafka. He's done really nothing wrong. He's inherited a horrible quarterback, a horrible offensive line, no weapons, just lost their franchise player in Saquon Barkley. Fuck you, Saquon. But Brian Daboll, you got to make a decision now, and you're calling the plays. If you're gonna go down with this ship, if you and Joe Shane are gonna stick with Daniel Jones for one more year, and you believe in him, and you're going to really go down with the ship, likelihood, unless you have maybe 7-8 wins, you're probably going to get fired if things go south quickly this year. So you might as well call the plays, It's your last year. Get a blueprint on it. Get your name on the playbook, and let's fucking go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Brian Daboll will ultimately decide to call plays for the rest of this season? Or do you think in a couple weeks, once training camp rolls around, do you think Mike Kafka regains his title and he is the play caller? Let me know your thoughts. Enjoy your weekend. As always, let's go G-Men.